Now you're mostly writing, but you do some acting. Curb Your Enthusiasm. How did that come about?
Yeah. That came about. Well, I had been on Seinfeld. So I sort of was known in that world. There's a guy named Jeff Schaefer who did the show with Larry, sort of Larry's, who had worked on Seinfeld. And he was a fan. And I had been in a couple of times because the casting director was a woman named Allison Jones. Great, phenomenal casting director. And I had been in on a bunch of stuff. I think I had worked for her a couple of times, back when I was an actor. And she brought me in for some things, and they always went well, but I just wasn't right for whatever reason. One, I thought I was going to get, but then they cast Michael McKean in the role. It's like, hey, Michael McKean will do it. Okay, great, bring him in. It's like he's a star. Bring him in. So then I didn't hear from them, and then all of a sudden they called and they said they did a big rewrite, and there's this scene with Richard Lewis. Would you do it? I said, it's just a day. It's like, yeah, great. It's Curb. Of course I want to do it. That show's so funny. And so that's how that happened. I went in and did this part. They sent me they only send you a little bit, like you're in a play. Okay. Then you get a little bit more information, like which really made me laugh. You're in a play. Richard Lewis is playing Charlie from Flowers for Algernon. And it's like, I know that play. I know the movie, Cliff Robertson. He's a retarded guy. It's I guess you can say that word again. That's, post-Trump. So, and I'm laughing. It's like, it's so funny. And I had no idea about like Richard's going to have diarrhea on stage and none of that stuff. I just know I'm in Flowers for Algernon. So then I go back and I watch the movie and I realize the scene they're talking about with this doctor in the movie, somebody like Richard Basehart or somebody played him in the movie. And that's the part I'm playing. So I know where I'm going, but I have no idea about Richard's going to have diarrhea because Larry gave him chocolates that he was hoping to give to Susie Essman, but Richard took them instead. And then you end the show on Larry's face, just horrified because he did it again. It's always so funny. So that's how that happened. And they Jeff Schaefer knew me. Larry, once I showed up, he remembered me. I remember mistaking. He said to Jeff Schaefer, "What episode was Seinfeld?" And Jeff Schaefer had to recount the glasses episode from Seinfeld, where I played the optometrist. And Larry's laughing, and then we did the scene. We did it, and it couldn't be the nicest crew, and they were so good and so fun, and they encourage you to do whatever you want, but you're not gonna, you got to play it straight because it's Curb. It's not going to work if you start, being over the top. And it was great. It was good.
Coop's Comic Corner.